I've been lying to my husband for the past 8 years. So I met Jake on April Fool's Day back in 2011. Yeah, I know, weird day to meet your future husband. When his birthday came around in November, I asked him what kind of cake he wanted. He didn't even hesitate. Yellow cake with chocolate frosting. I went completely overboard. Made everything from scratch, watched like 12 YouTube tutorials, the whole thing. When I brought it out, his face just lit up. He said it was the best cake he'd ever had. And like an idiot, I promised him I'd make him that exact cake every single year for his birthday. 8 years. 8 yellow cakes with chocolate frosting. Now here's where it gets messy. My birthday is March 3rd, and the first one we spent together was in 2012. Jake made me this huge dinner, and when we finished eating, he disappeared into the kitchen. He came back holding this cake with the biggest smile on his face. Yellow cake with chocolate frosting. He had spent hours on it, watched tutorials, called his mom for advice, the works. He was so proud. He kept asking if I liked it, if it was good, if I wanted another slice. So I smiled and said yes to everything. I ate 2 whole pieces while he watched me with those hopeful eyes. Here's the truth. I absolutely hate yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Like, it's genuinely my least favorite combination. The texture of yellow cake makes me want to gag, and chocolate frosting on it just feels wrong. But watching him sit there so excited, so happy that he had made me something special, I couldn't do it. I couldn't tell him. So now it's our thing. Every March 3rd, Jake makes me a yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Every November, I make him one. It's become this weird tradition that everyone knows about. His family asks about it, my coworkers know about it, our friends think it's the cutest thing ever. 7 birthdays, 7 cakes I've had to pretend to love. And honestly, I've gotten pretty good at it. I've learned to eat it in small bites, drink a lot of milk with it, focus on how happy he looks instead of how the cake tastes. Sometimes I even convince myself it's not that bad. Today's March 3rd again. I was putting away groceries last week and saw everything in the bag: cake flour, vanilla extract, cocoa powder, the fancy butter he only buys for baking. I asked him what he was making, playing dumb. He just grinned at me like a kid on Christmas morning. The thing is, I actually kind of look forward to it now. Not the cake itself, obviously, but watching him bake it, seeing him concentrate so hard on getting the frosting smooth, the way he presents it to me like he's on some cooking show. That part I love. My sister found out last year. I accidentally mentioned it when we were talking about weird relationship things, and she looked at me like I was insane. She said I needed to tell him, that it was weird to keep lying about cake of all things, but how do I tell him now, after 8 years? Hey honey, remember that cake you've been lovingly making me every single year? Yeah, I've hated it since day one. I can't do that to him. He'd be crushed. And then he'd probably never want to bake for me again, and I'd lose those moments of watching him be all domestic and proud of himself.